Imagine you have 1 million of these nice little dollars. The next point is where to invest. Might be London, might be New York, Shanghai, Hong Kong. I have another alternative. Let's talk about impact investing. And for this reason, I have invited to this show Mr. Walter Fonseca, who is the CEO of Phimpact here in Geneva. Walter, nice welcome.
Thank you, Nelson. A pleasure.
What is the vision of Phimpact, of your company?
Well, basically, this is a impact investment is a powerful concept. And Phimpact is just a good element to try to capture this trend. Impact investment, as you know, is investment. It's good investments with creating return for our investors.
Yes, when you say good investments, let me ask, might be different. How impactful is impact investment?
Well, basically, is analyzing three aspects in any investments. Is their financial returns, obviously, but also their social impact and their environmental impact. And that is the beauty of this trend, that it's possible to combine all of the things, the results and a meaningful purpose on that.
You told me at the very beginning, before we start this discussion, that this industry is quite young. Can you please maybe explain how it has developed over the past years?
In fact, it's a trend. Responsible investments is something that started some years ago as a trend. United Nations starts with responsible investment principles some years ago. And I would say that with the microcredits 15 or 18 years ago, but impact as a concept, we can see it in the last 10 years and most powerful in the last 5 years. And it's growing and growing.
Yeah. I'm always very suspicious when people are using, from a marketing perspective, the word social or philanthropic just to make real money. Maybe there is real money behind. What kind of return of investment, effectively, with 1 million I can expect? What kind of strategies are you offering?
Impact, even if have a purpose, and social and environmental causes are very important, is business, is not philanthropy, is investments. And normally there is different profile of investors, but I would say that 10 to 15 is something that could be analyzed as a benchmark. Obviously,
per year or per month? Per year.
Per year, per year. In general, there is a great diversification in asset classes, in geographies, in themes, in all included in impact. But impact in itself as a concept to do business and a concept to do investments is a real trend that will grow much more in the future.
What is for you the ideal profile as an investor? If I will come to you, what are the parameters you are looking on?
Definitively, when we are talking, for instance, in private equity, definitively have to be sophisticated investments. Cannot be a retail product. Have to be institutional investors, family office, skillful investors to analyze long-term investments, normally in emerging markets, and most of the time not necessarily.
What kind of emerging markets?
Well, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Impact is so powerful in central markets, but also in Africa, in Southeast Asia, in Latin America, where Phimpact is focused on.
How do you save or control risk?
Well, definitively is a matter that is not different than in normal investments. Yes, particularly we have a very important risk assessment that we use an independent company in order to be adequate to the EVCA regulations, but also to give solidity to good, solid and sounding investments on the ground to create that type of returns. And also the good part is that we are in the whole industry developing the tools and the standards to measure that social impact and that environmental impact in the same way and with the same sophistication that we are trying to track our financial returns. And the industry is doing a great job in that matter, mainly GIIN, that is the Global Impact Investment Network,
Yeah.
develop enormous tools to track these type of things and to put that on track.
Thank you so much, Walter, for having been here.
Thank you, Nelson.
This was Let's Talk About Business on the subject of impact investing. My name is Nelson Peña from IMC International Group in cooperation with Dukascopy Swiss Financial TV in Geneva. See you very soon.